All right, today we are working on some mobility and then some strength. So you will need 1 or 2 sets of weights. I have my medium set of weights with me for today. I'm going to use it for all of the strength pieces. We'll be doing we're going to start on the floor, and then we will stand up for a couple sets, and then we're going to come back down to the floor. So we start with some mobility to get our body nice and limber. So coming onto your hands and your knees. We're going to arch our back up, dropping your head and looking back towards your toes in that cat position. And then inhale and press that belly button, exhale and press the belly button down towards the ground. And then we inhale. No, it's an exhale. Exhale. Looking back. Inhale. And look up. Let's do that a few more times. So arch your back up. Looking back towards your feet. Really press through your hands. And then inhale and look up. Pressing that belly button down towards the ground. 2 more times. Exhale, arch your back up, stretch through your shoulders, press through your hands. Inhale, press that chest down towards the ground, and 1 more time. Exhale, up. And then press that belly button down towards the ground. Okay, now we're gonna come onto our backs. And one leg is up, the other one is down. We're going to just lower the leg that's up and bring it back up. Let's just do, and don't worry about coming all the way up. You can come to wherever feels like a good spot for you. And we're just gonna do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and of course, so if that's too hard, you can bring your knee up and then bring your knee down. Bring it in and out. You don't have to keep your legs straight. Let's do the other side. So either with a straight leg or with a bent leg, just in and out. We're doing it about 8 times. Exhale as you bring that leg down. And 1 more time. Nice deep breath here. Exhale everything out of your belly. Inhale into your belly, so you can even place your hands on your belly, expand your belly out. And then exhale, feel everything leave. Inhale into your belly. And exhale on your own rhythm. Inhaling, and let's do that like 3 or 4 more times. Really expand the belly and then let everything leave. This is called diaphragmatic breathing. Great for your pelvic floor. Okay, now we're going to turn over onto our bellies. Elbows come right underneath your shoulders. And we're just going to press hands into the ground and look up towards the ceiling, and then bring your spine in alignment, press your butt back, bring your hands in, and press yourself into a down dog. And we're just stretching through our calves here. Then come back onto all fours. Lower yourself down onto your elbows, bring your hips all the way down, and then we look up again. So only do this as far as is possible. So even if it's just you're lower down in this move and you press forward, that's fine. See what is possible for you. You can play with the range of motion here and see what feels right or wrong. Then we press our butt up, bring your hands in, and come into a down dog. This time we're going to drop one heel and raise the other, so that we're stretching one side out a little bit more, and then switch over to the other side. And do that again on each side. Then bring your knees down, walk your hands out, and lower yourself down. We're just doing it one more time. Pressing your hands into the ground, shoulders back, looking up towards the ceiling. Again, finding the right spot for you so you can lower yourself down a little bit. You don't have to arch very far, but we want to work on extending through our spine. A little bit of extension. And then press up, come into down dog. Press those heels back towards the ground. And then lower your knees down to the ground. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, bird dog. This is very, very good. So what I want you to do, we're going to stay on the same side. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg, and then bring it down, and then repeat on the same side. So we bring it up and down. You want to try to keep your hips square to the ground as much as possible. And here we are building your back strength and your core strength. Let's do two more on this side. And then we go right over to the other side. Think about getting your hips square to the ground. Keep moving. And three more. Two. And last one. And then one more time onto our backs. So we're going to do a little hip bridge here, but we're going to do a hip bridge. So we're going to press our hips up towards the ceiling and then march one foot in, come back down, bring everything down. Bring the hips up, march that foot up, down, and then your butt comes down. So butt comes up, knee comes in, foot comes down, hips come down. Hips up, knee comes in, foot comes down, hips down. Hips up, march that foot, down, down, up, up, down, down. You can be moving at your own speed. If you're going faster than me, that's fine. Up, up, down, down. Couple more times here on each side. Up, up, down, down. Last time. Up, down, down, up, up, down, and down. Okay. Bringing your knees over to the side, coming to seated position. Now we're going to stand up and we're going to just do a really quick deadlift warm up. So fingertips on your hips, thumb on your rib cage. This is so that we stay nice and elongated. We bend our knees slightly and we lean forward. So this is how you keep nice straight back. You want to keep that straight back straight as we do our deadlifts, which is our first exercise. But we're going to do this 5 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, You're gonna wanna grab weights for your deadlift. I'm gonna just start my timer here. That way I can keep track of the time. Okay, grabbing your weights. I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see my nice straight back, but you're gonna bend your knees just slightly, and here we go. We lean forward, bringing our weights to about the mid shin, and then stand up, keeping that nice straight back. Come down again, and up. Down, and up. Whew. Down, and up. A few more. And one more right here. And then we rest. Okay, next up, we've got rows. So with our rows, we're gonna have our 2 weights and we're gonna squeeze our shoulder blades back towards our spine. So grab your weights and we lean forward, and here we go. So squeeze those shoulder blades back toward your spine and then release. Squeeze and release. So all these moves we're gonna go through twice. So you're squeezing and then releasing. You don't wanna look up at the camera or at the screen. You wanna try to look sort of down. And one more. Okay, so now we're gonna put those 2 moves together. Basically what that's gonna look like, you have time to rest right now. Lean forward, row, stand up. Lean forward, row, stand up. All right, so it's a deadlift and a row. This is very, very functional. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, and we go. So lean forward, knees slightly bent. It's everything we've been doing. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're looking, your gaze follows your body, and we have, that's it right there. Okay, so now we're gonna repeat everything. And this time, because you know what you're doing, I want you to give your attention to each of the muscle groups. All right, so grab your weights. We're starting with our deadlift. Ready? Here we go. Leaning forward and standing up. Your knees do bend a little bit, but you're leaning forward. All of the move is in the hinge, and you're gonna feel this in the back of your legs, maybe in your back too. I like to stand up quickly and then squeeze my glutes at the top. One more, and then rest. You can set your weights down. Okay, now we're gonna do our rows. So, ready? Grab those weights. We're gonna lean forward again, but this time we're staying in this position, so you wanna look forward. Here we go. Rowing those weights, squeezing the shoulder blades back toward your spine. Breathe out as you come down. All right, one more. And then you get a little break. Okay, now we're gonna do our deadlift and row. So, ready? Let's grab our weights. Let's do it. We lean forward, row, and stand up. This is the last time. Couple more. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And stand up. Okay, you get a drink of water if you want. Our next exercises, we're gonna start with a split squat. So what that looks like is either with a weight or no weight. One foot in front, the other one in behind, and we lower ourselves down and then stand up. So this is kind of like a lunge, but we're not stepping, we just stay in one position. I'll have us switch at about 20 seconds. We'll switch to the other leg. Then we're going to move into a tricep kickback. So like what we just did with the row, we're going to lean forward and we're going to use our elbows as a hinge, kicking those arms back. Then we're going to put them together. Okay? Are you ready? I'm going to use my weights for my split squat. So we come 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. The foot that's back, you can have your shoes on. I don't have my shoes on, but it's probably a good idea to have your shoes on. And we lower ourselves down and come up. So that's, like, we're just staying here, 20 seconds. And you're gonna feel, I want you to think about pressing through that forward foot, the heel. We're gonna switch sides right here after this one. So step forward, then step back with the other leg, and then we come down. Three, two, and one. All right, we get a little break because we just went straight 40 seconds. So next up, you're gonna grab your weights for your tricep kickbacks. This might be a slightly lighter weight. All right, so grab those. We lean forward. Actually, stand up. Bring your weights up to your chest like this. Then we lean forward and we kick our arms back from that position. So, these are our triceps. There's that muscle in the back of your arm. It's a beauty muscle, but it's also a very important muscle. We have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, now we are going to take those two moves and put them together. So bring one foot forward, the other one back. You've got your weights in your hand. We're going to bring our weights up here, lower ourselves down, come up, lean forward, and kick back. All right, here we go. So down, up, lean forward, kick the arms back. Down, up, lean forward, kick the arms back. So we have a little balance challenge here. Just one more. Lean forward, kick those arms back, switch to the other side. So down, up, lean forward, kick back. Come back to the straight up and down position. So always feel free to change the weights. We have one more. Down, up, lean forward, kick back. Set those weights down. Whew. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. So, ready? Grab your weights. This time we're gonna count our lunges and do them together, or our split squat. So one foot forward, the other one back. Come up on your toe in the back. We're gonna go down and up 5 times. Ready? Down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. Down, up, So here we go. We're going 8 of them together. Up, down, 1. Up, down, 2. Up, down, 3. Up, down, 4. Up, down, 5. Up, down, 6. Up, down, 7. Up, down, 8. Okay, quick break. And then we're going into our final, we have 2 more moves after that, but our final combination move here. So we're gonna do 4 of these each side. So 8 total. So we're coming down into our lunge, down, up, lean forward, kick back, 1. Down, up, lean forward, kick back, 2. Down, up, lean forward, kick back, 3. Down, up, lean forward, kick back, 4. Switch legs. Ready? Here we go. Down, up, lean forward, kick back, 1. Down, up, lean forward, kick back, 2. Down, up, lean forward, kick back, 3. 1 more. Down, up, lean forward, kick back, 4. Nice job. Now set your weights down on the ground, and we are going to come into our last 2 moves. Our first move is a plank. So if you have a mat and you are down on the ground and you want more cushioning for your knees, and you want to stay on your knees, you can double up your mat. You can also come to the mirror, or the wall, or a bench, and you can kind of change the angle. You can make it harder by coming lower, and you can make it harder, easier by coming up. And that's true, like if you have a chair or a bed and you want to put your hands on, this is also a good way to work towards being able to do the plank on the ground. So we're going to hold this plank for a count of 10. Take a break. Come back in. We're going to do that a few times. If you feel like you already can do a count of 10, no problem, then I want you to hold and see how many counts of 10 you can do it for. Okay? So I'm going to actually do my plank on my forearms because it hurts my wrists a little bit. And I'm going to come on my toes, but you can do this on your knees. You can do it on the bench. You can do it on your hands. Are you ready? Here we go. So for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take a break. You have 5 seconds to take a break. And we go back in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break or not. You can stay in it. 3, 2, here we go. Third one. 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a break. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back in. We're doing it 2 more times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. 4, 3, 2. Last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, for this next move, I need you to come to the ground if you were down, if you were up on a bench now. So we're going to lay down on our bellies. Hands are up overhead. And the important thing here for this move is that you actually look down at your mat. What we're going to do is lift one hand, then lift the other, then lift one foot, then lift the other. So we're going to go in a square or a circle, however you want to think of it. So hand, looking down on the mat. hand, foot, foot, hand, hand, foot, foot. Change the starting hand and let's go in the other direction. Hand, hand, foot, foot. A little faster. Hand, hand, foot, foot. A little faster. Hand, hand, foot, foot. Change direction. Hand, hand, foot, foot, hand, hand, foot, foot, hand, hand, foot, foot, hand, hand, foot, foot. Change direction. Hand, hand, foot, foot, hand, hand, foot, foot. Now raise all hands, both hands, looking down at your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your hands down, press them into the ground, looking down at the mat. Raise your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your feet down, raise your hands and your feet. 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going to do that one more time. In 3, 2, here we go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're done. I definitely recommend coming into a child's pose. Awesome work. We have been working on that core strength and arm strength. Thinking about being in the water. All of this is really, really key kind of work for that. So thank you very much for being here. I hope, please, if you have any issues, you can feel free to email me or you can make a comment here and I will do my best to address whatever has come up for you as you did this. Thank you.